Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Gold Rush Parker Schnabel strikes new claim deal in Alaska. Gold Rush star Parker Schnabel has struck a new claim for another piece of land in Alaska. This is a new deal that allows Parker to build his gold mining business up even more, proving to be one of the most successful miners from the Discovery reality series. Here is a look at what Parker has closed on and what this means for his future. Gold Rush Parker Schnabel gets a new claim. Metallic Minerals has signed a new production royalty agreement on 5.5 miles of alluvial gold claims at its Australia Creek property in the Klondike Gold District of Canada's Yukon Territory, with Parker Schnabel's Little Flake Mining. This agreement means that Parker will have exclusive rights to extract gold from the Australia Creek property. In exchange, Metallic Minerals receive a percentage of the production as a royalty. Metallic Minerals is a company that has expertise in mineral exploration, while Parker has expertise in gold mining. This should help both companies maximize profitability. This also is a good deal for Metallic Minerals, as Parker Schnabel recently won the Robert E. Leckie Award for Excellence in Environmental Stewardship by the Yukon government for his reclamation work in the Klondike. Under the terms of the Australia Creek property agreement, Little Flake and Parker have to complete a $1 million minimum annual work commitment. They also have to pay Metallic Minerals an annual advance royalty plus a variable royalty on all gold production. While this is something Parker never liked before, since this is virgin ground, he likely made the exception. There is no word on whether this new land will play into Gold Rush. There have been rumors that his most recent new claim would get its own spin-off series, but with a new one, there could be enough for Parker to get more on his own spin-off series on Discovery. Fans worry Parker Schnabel is working his way out of Gold Rush. However, there is also the thought that Parker Schnabel could be working his way out of Gold Rush for one ironic reason. The best episodes of the show are when the miners struggle and have to find a way to make something work when everything is going wrong. When it comes to Parker Schnabel and Tommy Beats, the two are both extremely successful. It is often boring to watch Parker's claims since he has everything down to a science. He is no longer playing it by the hips, and he knows what works and what doesn't. When something goes wrong, he is often there with the answer without having to figure things out. With the new claim, Parker is becoming the preeminent gold miner in Canada right now, and his success does not make for compelling reality television. Parker Schnabel, the young and driven mining prodigy, is back in action, and this time he's setting his sights on new, untapped territory in the heart of Alaska. The Gold Rush star, known for his relentless pursuit of wealth and his ability to navigate the rough terrain of the mining world, has just struck a deal that could change everything. This new claim is a big one, a stretch of land deep in Alaska's rugged wilderness, rumored to hold rich veins of gold waiting to be uncovered. And Parker? He's ready to dig deep and leave no stone unturned in his quest for even more gold. The story begins in the remote and breathtaking landscape of Alaska, where snow-capped mountains stand as silent sentinels over vast forests and icy rivers. It's a place that calls to adventurers, those with fire in their hearts and a willingness to gamble everything for the chance at striking it rich. For Parker, the thrill of the chase has always been a major part of the allure. He grew up in the mining business, learning from his grandfather and honing his instincts through years of hard work and tough lessons. But this new claim represents something different, a fresh start, a new chapter, and a chance to prove once again that he has what it takes to thrive in the cutthroat world of gold mining. Parker's journey to secure this new claim wasn't easy. Alaska is full of competitors, and finding unclaimed land with rich deposits is like finding a needle in a haystack. But Parker's reputation as a savvy negotiator and determined miner opened doors that others couldn't. After weeks of discussions, poring over geological surveys, and making connections with local officials and landowners, Parker managed to seal the deal. The claim spans several miles of rugged, wild terrain, dotted with thick forests and crisscrossed by streams and rivers that have likely carried gold downstream for centuries. As Parker stands on his new claim, surveying the land, he knows that he's standing on the precipice of something big. There's gold in these hills, no doubt about it, but finding it is going to be a monumental task. Alaska's climate is brutal, with temperatures that can drop well below freezing, and the short mining season leaves little time for mistakes. Equipment can fail, bad weather can wipe out weeks of work, and the sheer isolation of the area means that any mistake could be catastrophic. But Parker thrives under pressure. He's faced these challenges before, and he's learned that in gold mining, there are no guarantees, just hard work, persistence, and the occasional lucky break. The first step is setting up the infrastructure. Parker's team, seasoned miners who have been with him through thick and thin, begin hauling in heavy equipment. Bulldozers, excavators, and trucks capable of moving massive amounts of dirt. But in Alaska, it's not just about bringing in the machines, it's about surviving. They set up camp, building temporary shelters and ensuring they have enough supplies to last the mining season. They stockpile food, fuel, and tools, preparing for the long, grueling months ahead. As Parker watches the operation come to life, there's a palpable sense of excitement in the air. This is the calm before the storm, the moment when everything is still possible and the future glitters with promise. Once the equipment is in place, the real work begins. Parker's team starts by clearing the land, stripping away the top layers of soil to get to the ancient riverbeds below. This is where the gold hides, buried beneath centuries of silt and rock. The roar of machinery fills the air as they dig deeper and deeper, moving tons of earth every day. Every bucket of dirt is carefully sifted and processed, the team keeping their eyes peeled for any sign of the precious metal. The first few days are slow, as they get a feel for the land and adjust their strategies. But then, one morning, the sluice box catches the glint of gold, small flakes at first, but enough to confirm what Parker had hoped for. There's gold here, and it's worth digging for. The discovery ignites a fire in the crew. They work harder, pushing through the long days and cold nights, driven by the promise of what lies beneath the ground. Parker is at the helm, guiding the operation with his usual blend of confidence and determination. As the weeks go by, the team hits pay dirt. They find a rich vein of gold deep beneath the surface, and the haul is impressive. Parker stands over the sluice box, watching the gold pile up in the riffles, and he knows that this claim is going to be one of his best yet. The gamble has paid off, but Parker isn't the type to rest on his laurels. There's always more to be found, more ground to cover, and more gold to pull from the earth. But it's not just about the gold for Parker. It's about the challenge, the thrill of the hunt, and the satisfaction of knowing that he's doing something few others can. He's following in the footsteps of those who came before him, those early pioneers who braved the wilderness in search of fortune. And while the tools and techniques may have changed, the heart of the matter remains the same. It's about grit, determination, and a willingness to push the limits in pursuit of a dream. As the season draws to a close, Parker reflects on his journey. He's secured the claim, struck gold, and proved once again that he's one of the best in the business. But there's always more to be done, more challenges to face, and more gold to find. The Alaskan wilderness has tested him, but it has also rewarded him, and Parker knows that this is just the beginning of a new chapter in his mining career. With his eyes set on the future and the weight of gold in his hands, Parker Schnabel prepares to move forward, ready for whatever comes next. The gold rush may have started centuries ago, but for Parker, it's far from over.